welcome back to our YouTube channel. I'm Nicole from Zen Electric Bikes, and today we're talking all things weather. E-biking is a great alternative for your morning commute, but one thing it does lack is a roof over your head. So when you're biking through the winter and rainy seasons, it does tend to get a little bit uncomfortable. But there are things that you can do to mitigate and keep your bike in peak condition throughout these seasons. These are our tips for riding in snow, rain, or less optimal conditions. Just like most of us, your e-bike battery doesn't love the cold. And as it's one of the most important parts on your e-bike, it is essential that you handle it with care. One really important thing is storing it throughout the winter. You want to make sure that it's in a temperature-controlled either garage or in your house that's between a temperature of 10 degrees and 40 degrees Celsius. This will keep it in a peak condition. When riding in those colder months, you want to make sure that you don't really ride below -5 degrees. This will severely affect your range and how often you have to charge your battery. One thing you can do is get a cover for your e-bike battery. Depending on which model of the Samurai you have, you can put a cover on the external battery to keep it a little bit warmer throughout those colder months. Another thing to keep in mind is that when those winter months do come around, we start to lose daylight. Having extra lights and making sure that your lights on your e-bike are in working condition is awesome. We like to add extra lights to our helmets and our arms to keep us really visible on the road when cycling with other cars and cyclists. As the temperatures drop, it's really important to have layers and be able to ride throughout any conditions. I like to keep a pair of mittens, rain jacket, and an extra layer in my bike bag at all times, but especially when those temperatures start to get colder. Our Samurai e-bike is built to withstand all different types of climates. With the internal gear hub, you can ride through rain or snow without having to worry about rust. As well, the carbon fiber belt drive allows you to ride throughout any conditions and not have to maintenance your drive at all. Another great thing about our Samurai e-bike is that it's powder coated instead of painted. This has a protective coating that actually reduces rust and erosion throughout your ride. Our Samurai e-bike is built with top quality parts. That also means that it's with you every pedal of the way. It's built with internal gear hubs, powder coated for protection, and has high beam lights to keep you visible no matter the lighting or the weather conditions. Alrighty, let's take a tour of our bikes. So one thing to note is that we're headquartered in Halifax, Nova Scotia. And if you don't know, it's quite rainy around here. We wanted to build a bike that will withstand rain, wind, and snow to keep you on the road all seasons long. So let's take a tour. Our base model Samurai e-bike is built with the Enviolo heavy-duty internal gear hub. This system is completely covered from the elements, therefore you never have to worry about water getting into it, rusting it, or maintaining it on the daily. As well, our Samurai Premium e-bike is either built with a Kinderne or a roll-off internal gear hub. These are a little bit more maintenance as they are a little bit more technical, but are protected from the elements and will keep you on the road throughout any weather condition. Our Samurai e-bike frames are made out of high-grade aluminum, and they're also powder coated. Unlike traditional bike paint, powder coating is very durable and rust-free. If you ever have an issue, our frames are warranted for life, so you can trust in the process and that your frame will be rust-free forever. An awesome safety and weather feature is the built-in headlights and taillights on our Samurai e-bike. With an easy click of the button, you can turn your headlights on and adjust the brightness with the high beam adjuster. As well, it has tail lights. On our Samurai Premium e-bike, the tail lights actually have rear brake lighting. So it'll be a dim glow, and then when you press your brakes, it'll illuminate more to show that you're braking. Whether you're in coastal Nova Scotia or a desert, make sure you're ready for any type of weather. Thanks so much for watching this week. Make sure to like, subscribe, and drop a comment down below. We'll catch you next week.